Thank you, Kelly. Good evening, everyone, and thank you all for still being with us despite the very stressful two days. I think some of you know that my lab is studying the way the brain is controlling your responses to stressful stimuli and how this eventually affecting your behavior. We're focusing on the genes, proteins, brain circuit, which regulate this very complex and orchestrated response. We also focus on what make you susceptible or what make you resilient, why some of us are more resilient than others, what are the effects of stress during early life, even as an embryo, what are the differences between male and females, men and women in this response. But I know you are, after a few days, you are probably quite saturated with scientific talk and knowledge, so I'm going to make it very, very short. And I will use my personal example on a very specific event, happened a little bit more than a year ago. And I was walking in, like I usually do, from my home, live not far away from here, walking on the beautiful green pathways of the Weizmann Institute, thinking about the experiments I'm going to do today for the benefit of humanity, of course, and maybe the fantastic lunch I'm going to have in San Martin later in the day. And then I'm getting a text message. I'm taking off my phone. And this is the message. You have been elected president of the Weizmann Institute. And I think this is a very good example to understand and to explain what a stress response is. Okay? And so in a millisecond, you perceive and process this message, your brain will activate what is known as the central stress response. Your heart rate and blood pressure will increase. Your blood glucose will rise. Your emotion, your fear and anxiety will skyrocket. Your attention focus, your cognition, your memory gonna change. Your appetite. The last thing you wanna think now is the lunch in San Martin at this case. But then I say to myself, Alon, you are stress expert. Now, 20 years you study stress. You probably can do something about coping. And every stress expert knows that this is only the first step of the stress response. It's a survival response. You get a message, everything is activated, going out of control, out of homeostasis, but it's all aimed to allow you to protect you, to cope with the challenge. But the second and very important part of the stress response is this response, which allow you to switch off this response and restore homeostasis, restore balance, bringing all your system back to the initial steady state, your heart rate and breath and heart rate and blood glucose level. And then, okay, so you know how to do it alone, but what are you going to do? Now, it's going to be a very stressful time, and again, probably the most known and scientifically proven effect to reduce stress and cope with stress is physical activity. So I can wake up early, maybe start running, walking on the campus, but then I realize it's probably not going to work. People are going to chase me. I know people are going to chase me. Okay, not good, not good. So what else I can do? What else I can do? Probably, maybe I'll just close myself in the office. I'm going to work on what I need to work. Maybe in between I can write papers. But then, I can see it. I can see things start piling on my desk. It's not good to be locked in the room. So what else I can do? I know what I do. I'm just gonna travel the world. I love traveling. So, and I understood, Daniel, it's like unlimited travel budget as a president. I'm like a scientist and probably business class. So let us just travel the world. It will be fantastic. I'll go all over. But then I realized they're going to still continue hunting me with those sticky notes, with all these tasks all over. I have a meeting here and meeting there, and Orit going to call me. And that. Okay, so what can I do? So, I think I would just maybe stay home, sit on the sofa, and I'm going to watch TV.
One of the most outstanding research institutes in the world.
For the past 4 years, we've been filming some of the most celebrated yet endangered species of animal on Earth, revealing the most intimate and intense stories of their kind ever told.
Welcome to our award-winning show, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Big joy.
Yeah, I would say.
Real game-changing stuff. I mean, why did you think...
Question number 1. How many miles has Daniel Zeifman flown in the last 13 years as president of the Weizmann Institute? A. 750,000 miles. B. 1.3 million miles. C. 3.251 million miles. D. E equal beta over mc square million miles, where beta is 13.5 and C is the missed connections at Newark. Contestant number 1.
Well, that's a tough one. Whenever I call and try to talk to him, it turns out to be not in his office. So, can actually I call a friend?
Of course you can call your friend.
Hello?
Hello, Joel?
Svika, how are you?
I have a question. Do you know how many miles did Daniel travel while he was president?
Maybe 1 million kilometers, 13 years, it's a lot, and he went to many places. When he wanted to reach somebody and to be with somebody for the Weizmann Institute and respect those people, it was so important to him to meet the people.
Thank you, Joel. Question number 2. How many patents did Weizmann Institute of Science have under VP Moody Chavez? A. 307. B. 510. C. 3,282. D. Officially 765, but 4 are still held up at the patent office. Contestant number 3.
So I don't really know, but knowing Moody and the Weizmann Institute, I would say it's C. 3,282. And I just want to add, it could have been one more if you just listened to me.
Question number 3. What does Shuli Gary consider to be the favorite part of her job? A. Building a great team. B. Building buildings. C. Being immersed in government red tape.
Or D, all of the above.
That's a great answer.
That's a tough one. Dealing with government red tape is a lot of fun. But knowing Shuli, I'll gamble it is building a great team.
Correct answer. Thank you, Shuli, for all you have done. Question number 4. What is Michal Ne'eman most proud of? A. Setting up 379 scientific collaborations with leading institutions. B. Supervising the purchase of one of the most advanced human fMRI machines in the world. C. Promoting imaginative multidisciplinary research programs between life sciences and chemistry. And D. Holding meetings no longer than 30 minutes. You are great scientists. You did it all at the same time.
Okay, so I have to take it first. I think you have to agree
I
with
disagree.
me.
I think it's C.
No, it's B, because the fMRI machine is a wonderful
I
thing.
must say that I agree with Roy. I think it's C.
So if you agree with me, I change my mind. I think it's
Well,
clearly
I
A. Michal
just
is
wanna
clearly
say-
A.
I just want to say that I once had a meeting of 40 minutes with her.
I would say it all attests to the great achievements of Michal. Thank you, Michal. Question number 5. During Israel Bar Yosef term, 62 of what were created? A. Professorial chairs. B. New centers and institutes. C. Student scholarships. D. Weddings and bar mitzvahs. Number 2.
I have it at the tip of my tongue. Can I call a friend?
Of course.
Hey, Kelly.
Hi, Roy. I'm in the middle of an event. I can't really talk.
A quick question. Does the number 62 ring a bell?
Yeah, sure. That's the number of centers and institutes that were established when Israel was vice president.
That's correct. 62 new centers and institutes. But there are also other very impressive numbers. 17 professorial chairs, 91 endowed scholarships, 26 board events, 6 international global gatherings, and last but not least, 2 personal weddings. Thank you, Israel, for all you have done for the Weizmann Institute. Question number 6. How many new faculty members were recruited during Daniel's tenure? A. 75. B. 150. C. 278. D. 32.
I know the answer to this. It's 150. wonderful feeling to walk in the footsteps of Daniel and his team and all the other leaders of this amazing institution over the last 70 years. I'm really excited about the journey ahead.
Oh boy, it's been a long time. Can someone open the door of my lab?
So as you can see, no real reason to be stressed. Daniel and his team left this institute in amazing condition, in a great legacy. So I would like to thank again Daniel, Shuli, Israel, Michal, and Moody for everything they did and all the hard work. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We wish much luck to the new team and know that you can all be counted upon to help them get acclimated. We hope to see you here next year.